Hello everyone, welcome to Sources Classes. So in this video again we'll be continuing our discussion with respect to questions pertaining to the quantitative aptitude section of the paper. So this round, if we talk about the QA section in general or the quant section in general, the papers seem to be a little bit on the difficult side. That is, the questions required an in-depth understanding of the subject matter just to solve them, and also this year the questions that have been asked were more time consuming as they were more calculation intensive as well. That in turn contributed towards making the section more difficult and paper also more on the difficult side. Okay, so with all that said, what we'll be doing in this video is we'll be taking a few questions from the paper itself, three different array of questions, three different types of questions, and subsequently we'll try to solve these questions so that we can get a general idea on how to approach this kind of questions whenever we come face to face with them. Okay, we'll take a look at the questions in front of us, and then subsequently we'll try to solve the same so that we can get a general idea on the approach itself, and also know the concepts of the same as well. Okay, having said that, let's focus on the question at hand. We'll start with number 63 and subsequently move to 65. Okay, let's take a look. A, B and C are three taps connected to the tank. A and B can fill the tank in 6 hours. B and C can fill the tank in 10 hours. And A and C can fill the tank in 7.5 hours. Okay. How much time will C alone fill the tank? Okay, so let's see. Here it's given A plus B can fill the tank in 6 hours. Okay. B plus C can fill the tank in how many? 10 hours. And how much? A and C can fill the tank in 7.5 or say 15 by 2 hours. Okay, so this is what we have over here. So let me assume, let the tank capacity be 30 liters. Okay, so therefore A plus B will be 30 by 6, that is 5 liters per hour, their efficiency. B plus C will be 3 liter per hour, 30 by 10, and A plus C will be 30 by 15, that is 2, so 4 liter per hour. Okay, so yeah, so this is what we have. Now what else we do? We need to find C. Okay, so here if we take a look, if we add all this up, so we have 2A plus B plus C will be equal to uh, 8, so 12 liter per hour. So therefore A plus B plus C will be 6. Okay, A plus B we know is 5, so therefore 5 plus C equal to 6, therefore C equal to 1. Okay, so therefore C can fill the tank in 30 liter by 1 liter per hour, so liter cancel, equal to 30 hour, which is our answer, option D. So I hope it is clear how we came about with the solution. So having said that, we'll move on to the next question, that is 64. A circle is touching the side BC of triangle ABC, okay, and is also touching AC and AB and AC produce to Q and R respectively. Okay, if AQ is 6 centimeter, find the perimeter of triangle ABC. Okay, let's try and draw the diagram. We have, hang on, we have a circle here. Okay, and we have two tangents. Okay, so see, they are touching at this point, and here's another one. Yeah, see, this is my figure. Okay, now what's given? Circle is touching side BC. Okay, so this is BC, this is A, B, and C. Okay, till when it is extended? It is extended till AB is extended till Q. So this point is Q, and AC is extended till R, and this point is P. Okay, so this is what we have over here. Now let's try and understand something. Okay, here AQ will be equal to AR, that is common tangent. Okay, again BQ will be equal to BP, similarly common tangent. This will be equal to this. Let me highlight it with the different colors. Okay, this will be equal to this, and then subsequently this entire thing will be equal to this entire thing, AQ equal to AR. Okay, and also CP equal to CR. Common tangent. Okay, so what else is given? Given AQ is 6. Okay, this entire thing AQ, hang on, AQ is given as 6. Okay, so therefore AR will also be 6. AR will also be 6. Okay, so therefore it's given that AQ equal to AR. So AQ can be written as AQ equal to 6. So AQ can be written as AB plus PQ equal to AC plus CR. Okay, this is what we can write. Okay, no, hang on, this way no, this will not help us actually. Let's just proceed with the perimeter first. Okay, so perimeter of triangle, perimeter of triangle ABC can be given as AB plus yeah, we have AB plus BC plus AC. Okay, so this can be written as AB, can be written as AB plus BP plus CP plus AC. Okay, yeah, this can be written this way. So again AB plus BP is equal to BQ, right? BQ plus CP equal to CR, CR plus AC. Okay, so AB plus BQ is AQ, AQ ACR plus AC. This will be AR, that is 6 plus 6 equal to 12 centimeter. So I hope it is clear. Option C will be the answer. So this is a very good question pertaining to geometry. So I hope it is clear to you. Now let's move on to the last question. That is 65. Okay. The sum of two numbers is 528 and their HCF is 33. How many such pair of numbers are possible? Okay. So let the number be 33A and 33B. Okay, why? Because let me give you a concept. Let one number be AX and another number be BX. So therefore BX, therefore HCF will be given as X. Okay, so the common part 33 has to be there. Okay, so this is what we have. Again also it can be written as 33A plus 33B can be written as 528. Okay, 33 plus B equal to 528. So if we further cancel the same, 16. So A plus B can be written as 16. Okay, so how can this be 16? Suppose it is 1, it comes out to be 15. Okay, we can get that. Also if it is 3, we can come out to be, we can get that as, what to say, 3 is, it comes out to be 13. Okay, subsequently another one that can be 5 and 11, and this can be 7 and 9. And why have we taken these numbers? Why have we taken only odd numbers? Suppose I take a number, let me give you an example. Why only this number? Suppose I take 2 and 14. Okay, so here suppose I take another number, HCF being 2 into 33, the first number, and another number be 14 into 33. So like I said, the common part will be the HCF. So in this case 2 into 33, and this can be written as 2 into 7 into 33. So the HCF in this case will be 2 into 33, that is common. So 66. So we only take odd where there is no common part, okay, and which are not a factor of each other. So how many pairs? We have 4 possible pairs. These 4. So I hope it is clear to you about how we came about with the solution of all the 4 questions. So in case you have any doubt with respect to the way we solved this question, kindly go through the video multiple times just to get a clear idea on the concepts involved. Okay. So having said that, in case you have any doubt, kindly go through the video and subsequently try and solve this question on your own, keeping the video as a reference just to get a better understanding on the subject matter. So that should be more than enough for that. Okay. Having said that, in case you are looking for a detailed solution of the entire paper, feel free to connect with us. For that, what you can do is go through the description of the video, wherein you will find a bunch of details like our website URL, our email addresses, and also our numbers on which you can call, text, or WhatsApp us. Feel free to connect with us on all those lines, whichever is convenient to you. Okay, so also if you have any kind of doubt with respect to any of your competitive exam preparation, suppose you need guidance with the or help with the same, feel free to connect with us on those lines as well. Okay, so we have any doubt, any subject related doubt, any concept related doubt, if you need any explanation for the same, we'll be happy to help you out. So if you like the video, make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel so that we can keep coming up with relevant content further down the line as well. So with all that said, I'll be signing out. So thank you so much.